What's going on, everybody? The 7-star Tera Raid event for Blaziken is now live in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going to be going over that information and how you can solo it in your game. Alright, so this event's going to be going on January 12th through the 14th, this current weekend, and it's going to be returning next weekend, January 19th through the 21st. And of course, it's going to be level 100 because it's a 7-star, and it's going to have the ability Speed Boost, and it's going to have the moveset Blaze Kick, Brave Bird, Earthquake, and Low Kick, and it's going to have the additional moves Overheat, Rock Slide, Swords Dance, and Bulk Up. That's pretty good coverage. It's going to also have the Mightiest Mark, and unfortunately, it's not going to be shiny just like the other 7-star raid events. And it's going to have the Tera type of flying. And it's also going to have the usual 7-star Tera Raid event item drops, giving you that ability patch on the first go, and along with the TM 164. And then you're also going to have the slight chance to get some of the rare rewards if you choose to farm the raid multiple times. Now, the build we're going to be using for the first go is going to be a level 100 Belly Bolt holding a metronome. He's going to have the ability Electromorphosis. And he's going to have the moveset Reflect, Acid Spray, Chilling Water, and Parabolic Charge. And as you can see over on the right, we've got his HP and special attack stats maxed out. For the second run, we're going to be using Miraidon holding a Life Orb. And he's going to have Metal Sound, Parabolic Charge, Electro Drift, and Charge for his moveset. And he's got his special attack and defense maxed out. Let's get started. Alright, so for this raid, you are going to want to have at least one NPC teammate with the Intimidate ability. It's just going to make it a whole lot easier, and you are going to go ahead and use some Chilling Water because that Swords Dance will mess you up with that Earthquake ability. It is super effective against Belly Bolt, but once that shield does go up, you can start using the Reflect ability. Once that Reflect goes up, you can start using Acid Spray to lower his special defense while the shield is up. Now that we've got this last KO out of the way, we can start ticking down at a shield, and we're going to do that by terrestrializing and using the Parabolic Charge, which is also going to help us keep our health up. And with that metronome attached to our Belly Bolt, we will get that damage increase every time we repeat the move. So that first Parabolic Charge pretty much knocked out his whole shield, which is what we want. And I believe every time his shield goes down, he does remove the negative effects on himself, which is going to clear the Acid Spray and Chilling Water effects off of him. But it should still be fine. We're still doing decent enough damage with our Parabolic Charge without those on there. And then also, as you can see, our damage is still going up with the metronome, and we should be one or two more attacks in, and we should have it done. You see, we're just below the timer, so again, don't worry if you're getting close. This is just another one of those raids that the timer is going to be chasing you down. And fortunately, on this run, I was able to get 2 NPC users with Intimidate, so that did help a tremendous amount. Like I said before, you definitely want to have one of those guys using or having the Intimidate ability. It's just going to make things a whole lot easier. And with that last Parabolic Charge, that is it for the Belly Bolt strat. I think I'm going to catch this in a luxury ball just for the fanciness of it. Alright, now we are going to go over the second strategy for doing this raid solo. It's supposed to be a one-hit KO strat, but depending on how your game is acting, you might not get that. But basically what the strat is, we're going to do 3 metal sounds, and once we've done the 3 metal sounds, we'll do a charge, and on the 5th turn we will use Electro Drift, and that will do a one-hit KO on the Blaziken. Now, as you'll see here, fortunately the game did do its thing, and he popped a shield at turn 3 for me, which he's not supposed to do, but you'll still be able to solo this with Miraidon, just with a slightly alternate strategy. Now we're pretty much just trying to wiggle away at the shield with Parabolic Charge, since unfortunately the shield did pop early for us in this run. But since Parabolic Charge does give you some HP back, you shouldn't be hurting too bad with that Life Orb taking some of your HP. Should balance it out pretty decent. That way you're still getting that boost from the Life Orb, but you're not losing too much HP, because when he does Earthquake, that will mess you up. There we go, we got the shield popped finally. Now I believe I made a mistake here. I should have used Parabolic Charge to get my HP back. And I do believe that's going to cost me my Tera, but we'll still be able to keep up with the timer. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I lucked out this time. And as you can see, we're just barely under the timer, but just like the Belly Bolt strat, you're going to be racing the timer no matter what. This is just a kind of difficult raid if you don't get the NPC characters that you need, and also depending on if the game runs correctly and shield pops on turn 5 like it's supposed to. There we go, one more Parabolic Charge, and that'll do it for Blaziken the Unrivaled with the Miraidon strat. And since you're only allowed to catch one of these, he's just going to disappear off somewhere in defeat. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you found it informative, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.